Hello, hello. Hi, guys. Good afternoon. Um, Welcome to my live art critique talk this afternoon. I just wanted to be able just to briefly give you guys just an art critique talk about my finished painting that I completed this week. The Daenerys and her baby dragon. And as you guys, if you were able to see my post, my picture, this week I posted up of the finished painting. And this is it. And so, today I just wanted to take just some time just to briefly talk about the process of the painting and how I approached it, and just the stages, and my goals for continuing on the path of this type of artwork for as far as figurative painting goes. And so yeah, I just wanted just to be able just to share that with you. Now for the past 15-16 years I've been painting mostly when it comes to figurative paintings with oil and canvas. That's what it's been. And I've grown accustomed to using oil and canvas. I do use other types of mediums like watercolor, acrylics. Yeah, those are other paint mediums that I do use, but primarily I use oil. And for these series of paintings I'm going to be doing for the paying homage to the Game of Thrones characters, it's going to be oil on canvas board, and a couple of them might be on canvas, but I haven't really made a decision about that yet. But as far as of right now, we're doing oil on canvas board, and so this painting was the first one out of the gate, and so I'm pretty excited about it and pleased how it turned out, the ending result. At this point in my my art career, I really going to just I really would like to continue doing fantasy type characters or fantasy type genre, highly creative subject matter, that's anything that includes fantastical detail of the spiritual or supernatural realm, that sort of thing. And I really want to just I really believe that's where my heart is as far as subject matter is, as far as painting. I mean, drawing as well, and doing other types of with puppetry animation. And as of right now, I am working on a short puppet animation film, and I'm in the post-production of that right now, and I'm editing that, so hopefully within the next month I'll be able to just exhibit that with you, and yeah, as before I actually send it off to some animation film festivals. That's exciting. I'm really excited about that. So yeah, this painting, I'm really happy about that. I'm really happy how it turned out, and the glazing process, which was something that, and if you saw earlier pictures of the glazing of this painting in particular, of how I approached it, it was definitely that of, I guess some people would say it's of a Renaissance painting master would have approached it in its glazing process, whether talking about Rembrandt, you're talking about Leonardo da Vinci, you're talking about any of the Flemish painters, Italian art Renaissance, Holbein, who was a very highly skilled Renaissance painter. He was a court painter. He painted for the royal courts of Europe, more particularly for the English court, for Henry VIII. So, I mean, and that's was my approach for this painting and for the series I'm going to be doing for the next characters that I'll be doing. So it's all about, the layers. It's just, it took me 8 days, approximately 8 days from start to complete on my mommy wife schedule, I call it. And so anyone who's a parent and who happen to be an artist, you can kind of gather from that you have to really work around your family schedule. So I really enjoyed the process of this. I didn't really have any type of like disgruntle or frustration of, oh, why am I not getting this? I guess at this point in time of my art career, I guess I'm finally seeing what a lot of my professors and teachers were talking about way back then, when they were saying, look, it's going to take some time for you to really to start to master or start to get a level of professionalism with your figures. If you want to do figurative art, if you want to do figurative painting, drawing, it's a time of there's a time scope that goes with that. And I always see it as you start at your student level. Student level is your initial beginning. The apprenticeship is the second. Third is professionalism. And the fourth is your master. You're in your master era. So you have 4 stages that you go through as an artist in your span of your career. You start from student to apprenticeship, and then to professionalism, and then to master. Now, in saying that, that holds perspective. That's very, it's all up to how you look at it. There's no pinpointing it. You can't just like maybe look at someone's paintings like, oh, they're at a level of master, or oh, they're at a level of apprenticeship. It depends. It really depends. And I guess that's more of a traditional school of thought when it comes to those 4 stages. But I mean, there are other people who'd probably, disagree with that. And it just, it depends on what type of your schooling, or, or I don't know, how much time are you putting into your artwork during the week? If is it once a week, twice a week, 3 times a week, every day? So it's all up to, it's relative. It's all relative. It can be relative. But if you have a strong body of work, 20, 30 paintings that you submit to, say, an art gallery or for a art grant, and that body of work, it reflects each other. It really is tightly woven. It's consistent. I guess, the juries, the people that are on that juror are going to be able to tell what stage that you're in. Because most of the time those jurors are artists themselves, and they've been doing art for many years, and so they're able to use both objectivity as well as subjectivity, just to be able to pinpoint where you are in your career. So this is not going to be a really long video. Before I do a close-up on this on this painting, just to let you show you the layers and like the color and the color balance and all of that. I wanted to show you the next painting that I'm going to be doing. And like I said, if you are a Game of Thrones fan or have watched it, you would know. So this is going to be the next Jon Snow. He's my next character that I'm going to be painting. He's one of my favorite characters. Get a good look at that. Jon Snow. That's him. So that's the painting I'm going to be doing for the next one. Yes. And so right now I'm just going to come up and do a close and personal, just like the color scheme, the color, the balance, all that stuff. Just kind of see the, you know, the brush strokes, whatnot. My paintings, if you get up close, it does have kind of like a Rembrandt technique. You can really see the brush strokes, but there is a glazing and there is a structure, scaffolding to it. And that's the technique that I really wanted to approach in doing these series of paintings. I'm gonna get the dragon here. So the goal is when I finish these paintings, and I will put them up, I'm going to definitely put a, I really would like to actually sell these, put a price tag on them, and I will let you know as soon as all 5 of them are done. So you can see, and anyone will have an opportunity or a chance to make a purchase, to buy. So yeah, so that wraps it up. And I see there is one person who is actually looking at my tutorial. I didn't see it before. Let's see who is watching that. Okay, I got one viewer. Who is this? Well, maybe they went off. Okay. Well, I'm recording this and I'm going to save this video and I will put it up on my Facebook page, my Zenkiea art page, and then I will actually share it over on my personal profile page. So that way anyone who missed the live showing will be able to see it. And as well, I'll be posting it over on my YouTube channel, so you can see it from there. All right, well, thank you so much for joining me. Have a great Sunday afternoon, and I look forward to seeing you next time, and for my next painting for next week. Thank you so much. Bye. Be blessed.